Alright, the map is Whirlwind. The map is Whirlwind. No crazy early pull here from Snute. Not too surprising to see. Had to get myself some water. Games are really intense. We're getting to the end of the DreamHack 2013 Summer Open. Of course, this is group stage number 3. These guys had to get through 2 initial group stages before this point. Snute did not drop a map until that last game. So, let's see what happens here. Of course, let's get into the game. Axeltoss, why are you not showing the game on stream? No crazy early pools. Here we go. Alright. Bottom left-hand location, we have the Blue Zerg player Snute on Whirlwind, making a lot of drones at this point in the game. 15 hatch, very standard against ZVT, not surprising to see that at all. Meanwhile, we got Lucifron, the top right-hand location from Mouse Sports, your green Terran player. Adding on a barracks, probably going to have a command center very soon after, likely on the low ground. And there it is. Nope. Looks like, okay, obviously he's going to make the barracks in the orbital first, and then he's going to make that command center on the low ground. Whirlwind, both these guys go in super macro mode at this point in the game. Not too surprising to see. The question I have on my mind is, are we going to see more Hellbat drops? Because Lucifron loves them, and whenever he does it, he seems to win. And it's one of those things. Hellbats are annoying. If you're not watching a mineral line, you will lose a lot of drones. Not to mention the mining time. Priority is you kill the medevac, right? That's the priority. Kill the medevac, the Hellbats, they can't be healed, and then they're actually not invincible, right? That's just step one. Then you have to kill them. So it's been a bit of a challenge for Zerg players lately. A lot of players relying on the roaches, but Lucifron's so relentless. Hellbat drop after Hellbat drop after Hellbat drop. Snute unable to take a breath in that last game. And the series is now tied 1-1. The winner of this match, the winner of this game will win this match. Of course, this is a round robin style in group stage number 3. This is group number 8, involving Snute, Sonder, Stardust, and Lucifron. Both these guys have plenty of history of success in tournaments. And I'm sure they've faced each other plenty of times. Currently tied 1-1. The winner of this game will win this match in this best of 3. Next up, guys, remember, we're going to have TLO versus someone. Either Harstum or... Okay, yeah, TLO versus Harstum is going to be the match after this. Alright. Make sure okay, everything looks good. Everything looks good. So, Starport, what do we see? Armory. Lucifron saying, if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. Is that the term? I think that's the term. Snute taking a very fast third hatchery. How is he going to deal with these Hellbat drops this game? Now, Whirlwind, it's a much longer map, so it's going to take a little bit longer for the medevac to get across the map. But the 3 bases are pretty far apart, so it can be very annoying trying to deal with all the harassment and all the mineral lines. Spore Crawler is pretty much a must. So we'll have to see how Snute adjusts. Obviously, he knows that the problem last game was the Hellbat drops. He knows there's a good chance his opponent might do it again. And he's going to verify that in a second. He's going to see the starport. And he might even see the Hellbats. Oh no, okay, Hellion's first. Okay, armory's just not finished. Okay, he's going to see the starport. Roach Warren is already down. 3 Marines coming out to deal with this. Sees medevac. Will we see the Hellbats? Saw the Hellbats. Let's see what Snute does. Taking gas. It's taking gas. Moving a drone up. Building another Evo chamber. Does not want anything running in. Completely walling off. That's strange. Sending all 4 of his queens to the high ground and placing a spore crawler. That's really strange. So he's completely walling off at this point. But that's leaving his third base really vulnerable, isn't it? First Hellbat drop coming in. The Queen's targeting on the medevac. Look at that. The medevac already down to 38 HP. The 4 Queens taking some really good shots at that guy. Complete wall off is happening. And he's going to kill his own Evo Chamber. Very interesting. So he just wanted to, you know, it's not a lot of money, right? He just wanted to do that to make sure he can have all 4 Queens on the high ground to deal with that medevac. Also, note his Overlord spread, so we can see when the medevacs come in. That's so important. It's so important to have that Overlord spread. Now, the Roach is going to be surging out here. Lucifron, not able to do as much damage. Actually, he hasn't gotten any drone kills. Oh! Well, that drone is so lucky. That medevac is very low in health, and that drone will die. One Hellbat dropping out of the sky, roasting that drone. Sport Crawler made, though, there by Snute. Up to 62 Harvesters. Definitely a little bit better than last game. Only 2 Workers killed from Lucifron. Remember last game was like 33. Of course, this might be the calm before the storm. And now we have 4 Hellions coming in there, but there's 4 Roaches ready and waiting. Snute covering those counterattack paths. He's going to poke out a bit, try to do some damage. Upgrades. 2-2 is already underway. Well, about to start +2 missile, +2 melee. There it is. Baneliness on the way, a bunch of Lings. Meanwhile, because Lucifron went for a bunch of Hellbats, Engineering Bay upgrades are going to be a little bit late here. Engineering Bays were a little bit late. Because he went for those Hellbats later than his opponent, that is. So 1-1 is going to be a little bit behind. So there's going to be a window where Snute's going to have 2-2. Another medevac heading into the main. Will Snute spot this? Let's get his vision. Let's look at the mini-map down the bottom. We're on Snute's vision right now. Okay, the medevac is there. The medevac is there on his vision. And he sees it. See how he's pulling some Roaches back? He didn't even look. He didn't even look at the medevac. He saw it on his mini-map. That's how good that was. Snute, why so good? Hellbat's going to be dropped there. Bailey's coming forward. See ya, Hellbats. And that medevac is very low in health. There's not long until this world is dead. At the same time, we got a push heading up to that 3rd base. A lot of Hellbats, Roaches, and Marines. But a lot of Banelings here from Snute. And he's going to clean up no problem whatsoever. Snute changing his game plan this game. And crushing these bushes. More Banelings coming forward. Might want to pick up. Banelings detonating into the Marauders. And that's going to be no problem whatsoever. Wow. Very cool defense here from Snute. Taking that 4th base. He has 72 drones. No big deal. Also has a macro hatch up there. Wow. Very cool play so far here from Snute. He's up 122 to 102 in supply, shutting down everything that Lucifron is throwing at him. Uh-oh, more Hellbats. More Hellbats coming in, trying to make it work. And medevac getting taken out once again. Units lost, 2506 to 2275. Snute playing like a madman. APM 300, above 300 right now. Behind this, Lucifron Crow starting up with a 2-2, but a little, again, pretty far behind his opponent in those upgrades. However, no infestation pits and no progression into Hive just yet from Snute. Making a bazillion Banelings. He's making a lot of units. He's 9 Roaches, 6 Slings, but he's making 32 more Lings, making a bunch of those Lings into Banelings. Got a Widowmine coming forward, burrowing itself. Overseer lurking, trying to find out exactly what he has to work with. So there is a Widowmine there, gotta be careful. Trying to split him up. Widowmine getting a shot off on the Overseer. But now the Banelings heading straight for this SCV line, and Snute is going to turn around and deal with this Hellbat with these Roaches. Banelings, oh my god, were they saved? A lot of SCVs saved by the medevacs. What a heads-up play there from Lucifron. Saving those SCVs with his medevacs. Such high-level play. And the Banelings not able to do as much damage as Snute was hoping for. Infestation Pit immediately added on here, realizing, okay, I should probably get to Hive, so I can go into my 3-3. That attack didn't work out so well. Great defense there from Lucifron. Units lost in Lucifron's favor as we speak. 5406 to 3343. A lot more Banelings being morphed in here from Snute. Uh-oh. Ling's coming forward, trying to get this around, but the unit's getting scooped up. Gonna be sent away. Alright. A lot of units on the field here for Snute. Investing a lot into this mid-game army, this Ling, Roach, Baneling composition. Another drop going to be heading to the south side of the map here. In the middle of the map, though, seeing some units get caught. but getting scooped up right away, and those medevacs sending straight for this third base on the left-hand side. These guys are absolutely everywhere. Lucifron sending drops left and right. Meanwhile, we have a counterattack into the main, the third base here of Lucifron. Lings sending straight for that middle line. The Banelings coming in as well. Widowmines all getting their shots expended onto these Lings. A lot of kills, though. But behind this, we got a drop in the main. Targeting down that infestation pit. A drop in the third. Hellbat's probably trying to be dropped there. Not going to happen. Ling's still trying to make work done. To get work done on that SCV line. Infestation pit, gotta save it! Oh, the Lings are there, the merchants are there, but the infestation pit will go down. Not fun at all. Remaking it immediately. And Lucifron just going right into this fourth base. Same time, medevac leaving, getting out with 2 HP and 1 Marine, who's also very low in health. Still a lot of units on the map here for Lucifron. A lot of Widowmines here. They have Drilling Claws. We're going to find out in a second. Yes, they do. The Banelings got to watch out. The big Widowmines hits. Oh, nailing the Banelings, but the Lings trying to surround a lot of friendly fire onto these Marines of Lucifron. So Snute, all things considered, not a terrible engagement. Sure, he lost a lot of Banelings to that Widowmine, but I mean, there's a lot of friendly fire there by the Widowmines as well onto the Marines. So Snute, once again, coming to this third base. These guys are everywhere. The Lings and Roach are trying to make something happen. Marines get a retreat, trying to get behind these Widowmines, but Lucifron getting lower and lower on that Widowmine count. Guys, remember, this is game 3 of this best of 3. Lucifron picking up one of the Widowmines. But does Snute have too much? I don't know. There's still a lot of Widowmines coming out. Snute trying to spew these units across the map again. Sending more and more Lings, Banelings, and Roaches. Can Lucifron hold this push? It's looking weaker and weaker here from Snute. The Roach is slowly dwindling away. And he's not gonna be able to bust that wall just yet. Sending a lot more units though. A decent econ. 74 to 34 in the Harvesters. 43 to 11 in Workers killed. A change in fortune this game versus last game as far as economy is concerned. Snute has to be happy. He's got 4 bases. His opponent essentially on 2. His main is probably mined out. And there's a few minerals there. Oh man, Snute. How stressful would it be to play against this guy? And one Marine, yeah, he's going to be annoying. Medevac is taken out. Stop healing your friend, and the Queens will deal with it. And these guys are flying. Nearing 400 on the APM here for Snute. Oh my god! Lucifron might be overextending. I'm not sure why he's out on the map like this when he knows the Zerg Swarm is waiting for him. Igniting those afterburners, heading back to his third base. There are some Widowmines here. And drop it to the ground. These Widowmine hits have to be beautiful. They have to be perfect. But can they be is the question. Look at that Snute splitting up these units. And there's the GG from Lucifron. Snute takes the 2-1. And he will take the victory over Sir Lucifron. Very well played there from Snute. He makes it happen. Wow. Snute taking the 2-1. What a good game. What a good series. Snute adjusting to the Hellbat play and shutting it down.